Next up then, a really useful asset on the app is being able to create your own meals. Now, it's a real time saver. Again, there's most of us, we eat similar things most weeks, or we have favourite meals that we go back to. So you don't really want, especially if there's quite a few ingredients, to have to import individual ingredients every single time. So if there's a meal that you have regularly or frequently, you can save this in the Create a Meals tab. So I'm going to show you how to do this. If we click on More in the bottom right hand corner on the taskbar at the bottom, again, all these options open up to us. But if we go down, past goals, challenges, nutrition, My Meals, recipes and foods. So if we click on the My Meals, recipes and foods button, it'll bring me this page up. So we've got recipes here. So I've got an old one in there for chili. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to go into the Meals tab. So if we click on Meals, as you can see, I've got some meals on here that I've put in myself. But we're going to create one from scratch, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So as you can see right at the bottom, it says Create a Meal. We're going to press that button. On here then, we've got all these options. So starting at the top, you can add a photo of your nice meal that you've made, just so you know what it is. Obviously, name your meal. Let's do something simple, such as eggs and bacon. Okay, so we click done. So we've got a name for it now. And then if we go down, obviously there's no calories in it, no carbs, anything, because we've not added any food yet. So we've got meal items. So if we click on meal items, add items to this meal, click that bit. It's going to bring us back up to this search bar that we have for when we add food. So if I look for eggs, let's search for eggs. As you can see, we've got egg at the top. Let's say large egg. So let's click on that. I'm going to say I've had 2 large eggs, or 2 poached eggs, but 2 large eggs. As you can see, I've got all the calorie information, the carbs and fats and proteins in there. Let's click the tick at the top right. So I've added the egg, or eggs. Next, let's add the bacon. So let's type in bacon, search for that. As you can see here, we'll just use the top bit, but again, you can type in the brand as you see fit with your bacon, but you can use some generic. So 2 pieces of bacon, 80 calories. Again, there's your fats and your proteins with it as well, just 1 serving. So we've had 2 eggs, 2 bacon. Click the tick. I've added that. Come back. And as you can see, my meal's starting to come together. That's just eggs and bacon. All right, so if I then save this, it will then, as you can see at the top, add to my meals. Now, again, eggs and bacon, it's not much of a complicated meal to kind of just type in. However, it will still save you time. But as you can imagine, more complex meals, whereas if we come off here and let's have a look at this chili, for example, there's a lot more ingredients in here. So, you know, I've got all these bits and bobs, little ingredients, little vegetables that all add up to the calories. But it's also time that you have to then type in or scan in each one of these individual items. So if you have this regularly, like I do with chili, for example, and I have I make it the same way, and I have the same sort of serving sizes of it each time, then this is a great way to sort of make the process a lot quicker of adding your food. So I've saved the meals now. Let me just come back off there, go back to the home page. I want to add this meal in. Say I've had chili for lunch. Let's click on the plus button at the bottom. Click on food, lunch, and here we are. So now if you look below, you've got the search bar, you've got the scan meal, scan barcode buttons, and then you've got all recipes, meals, and my foods. So if we click on meals, as you can see, it brings up all my saved meals. We've got eggs and bacon in there. Let's click on eggs and bacon. And let's assume I had that for lunch. Click the tick in the top right hand corner. And there you go. It's updated it to my lunch. So I've had my oats for breakfast and the egg and bacon for lunch. And again, it's changed the numbers at the top in the calories remaining bar, added those extra calories I've eaten to it, and obviously reduced what I've got left now for the rest of the day in regards remaining. But that's how you add meals. Again, it's a real good time saver, this one, especially for more complex meals with lots of ingredients. You don't want to have to be making this task any more laborious than it already is. So if you have regular meals, save them in your meals. and then you can quickly add them without having to mess around with having to put 8, 9, 10 different ingredients all into your tracker individually.